Welcome back to 123 Gaming with Bree. Welcome back to my podcast. Today we're talking about a game that quietly shaped an entire generation of cozy gamers. Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life. Not just a farming stimulator, not just a nostalgia GameCube classic, but a game about time and growing up, about family, about watching life change, whether you're ready for it or not. So grab your watering can, maybe a cup of tea, and let's head to Forget-Me-Not Valley. It's a Wonderful Life was released in 2003, and It's Another Wonderful Life was released in 2004. The only difference really with these two games is one, you play a boy character, and then the 2004 Another Wonderful Life, you play a girl character, which is the game I'm going to be discussing. It focuses on expanding your farm, making money, marrying someone. It focused on living. Time moves forward in chapters, characters age, your child grows up, villagers change, some even pass away. The game encourages routine, patience, observation. You wake up, you milk your cow, you water your crops, you talk to some villagers every day, and if you're married, you keep your spouse happy and your baby happy. In most Harvest Moon games, marriage feels like the final goal. In Another Wonderful Life, marriage happens at the end of the first year, and then the real game begins. You have a spouse and a child. The child grows from toddler, child, teen to an adult. And here's the twist. Your actions influence who they become. If you show them animals, they may become a rancher. Focus on crops, they may become a farmer. One of the most powerful elements of It's a Wonderful Life is aging. Villagers don't stay frozen in time, they grow older. So I thought that was neat. When I first started playing Harvest Moon, what drew to me was the simplicity. Farming, raising animals, building relationships in a small town, planting crops, watching the seasons change. It felt grounded, peaceful, and very wholesome. You wake up, water your crops, tend to your animals, talk to neighbors, go to bed, and repeat. There was something calming about this rhythm. It was about hard work, growth, and community. That's what I signed up for. But as the series expanded, the focus started shifting. Suddenly we've got a harvest goddess, witches, wizards, spirits, magical beings influencing crops, supernatural storylines. And for some players, that's exciting. It adds flair. It adds fantasy. But for me, that's where I disconnected. I don't personally enjoy playing games centered around spell casting characters or supernatural beings. I prefer realism. I prefer grounded storytelling. When I'm farming in a game, I want it to feel like farming, not like I have to grow turnips for a goddess to live. It pulls me out of the experience. Another reason is a personal conviction. I try to be mindful about the type of entertainment I consume. For me personally, I don't feel comfortable spending hours engaging with themes centered around goddesses, witches, and magical worship systems. When I sit down to relax, I want something peaceful and wholesome. Something that aligns with my values and doesn't make me uneasy. For some people, magic in games is just fiction and fun. For me, it's not enjoyable. So this is why I like Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life, because you don't have all that in it. Now, there is some little characters in it that is fiction, but it's not wizards, it's not witches, and it's not a goddess. So, anyways, I find Another Wonderful Life Harvest Moon game to be more up my alley. There might be some things that might come into the game later on, and I might have a different opinion on this game from that. But so far, I love Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life. And if they could just make all the games about farming and not about fiction, fantasy, I would be so much more happier with the games. Well, I know this wasn't a very long podcast, and I apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching!